Do you know the book of Genesis as well as you think? Part 3. Test your knowledge of the Bible. There are 20 questions. See if you can get 19 questions right. Most people can't. Can you? Each answer has a biblical reference verse. Don't trust others for your knowledge. Research for yourself. God promised Abram that his descendants would number the stars. What was Abram and Sarai's concern? Sarai was barren. Sarai didn't want to have children. They moved too much to have children. They couldn't take care of children. A. They didn't have a child and Sarai was barren. Sarai suggested a way to speed up God's promises to Abram. What was it? They would move to a better section of land. They would take a child from their servant. They would adopt Lot's child. Sarai gave her maid to Abram. D. Sarai suggested that Abram take her servant. Who was the mother of Abram's first son? Sarai, Rebekah, Hagar, Eve. C. Hagar, Sarai's maid, was the mother of Abram's first son. Hagar ran away from Sarai. What was promised by the angel if she returned? She will be more important than Sarai. Her descendants will be multiplied. Abram will love her the most. She will give birth to a great woman of God. B. The angel promised Hagar her descendants would be multiplied greatly. How old was Abram when his first son was born? 34 years old, 45 years old, 20 years old, 86 years old. D. Abram was 86 years old when his first son was born. What was Abram's first son's name? Isaac, Jacob, Benjamin, Ishmael. D. Ishmael was Abram's first son. What does Abram's new name Abraham mean? Exalted Father, Blessed One, Precious One, Father of Many. D. Abraham means father of many. God made a covenant with Abraham. What was a sign of the covenant? Circumcision. The land of Canaan. The nation that would come from Abraham. There would be kings that descend from Abraham. A. God told Abraham that circumcision would be a sign of the covenant. God changed Sarai's name. What was her new name? Rachel, Mary, Sarah, Delilah. C. Sarah. Though Sarah and Abraham were aged, over 90, what did God promise them? They would live to see their people live in the promised land. They would have a child. They would be the richest in their land. They would rule over a great nation. B. Abraham and Sarah would have a child. What was Abraham's second son's name that would carry the covenant? Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, Paul. B. Isaac was the name of Sarah and Abraham's son. What does the name Isaac mean? Leader, thoughtful, loved, laughter. D. Isaac means one who laughs or rejoices. What happened to Ishmael after Isaac was born? He became the heir to Abraham's covenant. He and his mother moved into a separate house with Abraham. Hagar and Ishmael were sent away. He ran away. C. Ishmael and Hagar were sent away. God planned to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? The cities were built on sacred ground. The city's sins were so great. There wasn't a way to provide food and water in that region. God didn't like the names of the cities. B. The sins of the cities were so great that God had to act. How did Abraham intercede on behalf of Sodom and Gomorrah? He went to Sodom to live. He sent Lot a message to leave Sodom. God agreed not to destroy the cities if they could find 10 righteous people. He convinced God he could change the cities. C. God agreed not to destroy the cities if they could find 10 righteous people. How did God determine the fate of Sodom and Gomorrah? He spent the next week watching the people. He asked Lot. He sent Abraham to test the people. He sent 2 angels. D. God sent 2 angels to Sodom. Did Sodom and Gomorrah pass the test? Yes, the angels were able to find 10 righteous people. No, the men of Sodom wanted to attack the angels. B. No, the men of Sodom gathered at Lot's house to take the angels. What was Sodom and Gomorrah's punishment? A great flood washed away the cities. The cities immediately disappeared from the earth. The Lord rained fire and brimstone down onto the 2 cities. The people begged for forgiveness, so God relented. C. The Lord rained fire and brimstone down onto the 2 cities. Did everyone perish in the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah? Yes, everyone was destroyed in both cities. No, Lot and his family were allowed to leave before the destruction started. B. No, Lot and his family were allowed to leave. What happened to Lot's wife? She stopped to find the angel. She stopped to look back at the city and turned into a pillar of salt. She lived a long life with her family. She refused to leave the city. B. She stopped to see the city and turned into a pillar of salt. How did you do? Good luck with the next game.